Hi viewers, this is Dr. Kavita from SNS College of Technology. In this session we are going to see about the major and minor losses in the pipes. So if any liquid is flowing through a pipe, so there will be the losses will be occurred. So here you can see this. So this is the pipelines which are having so many joints are there and bent, and also the diameter of the pipes are varies, and the pipes are going on very lengthy. So here there will be some losses will be occur whenever the fluid is flowing from one place to the another place. So now we will see that. So the main objective of this topic is to understand uh, the loss of hits, so in the pipe flow, and also we have to see that what is the major difference between the major loss and minor loss. So what are the ways to calculate that equations and where it is used in the real world. So here you can see this. This picture shows that so many pipe fittings. So this is the elbow, and here there are the elbow and T joints, and here you can see the gate one. So here everywhere due to this pipe fittings also there will be the losses will be occur. So first of all what is the head loss? So how the energy is how the energy is getting reduced. So energy losses is main, if it is a major loss, it will be due to the friction, and if it is a minor losses, it may be due to the fittings or valves and sudden enlargement, contraction, like that. So here if you are seeing that some of the common causes of the pressures in the some pipe networks. So here you can see that the water, the liquid is flowing. Due to the friction, there will be the losses will be occur, and the pipe fittings, and also due to the air pockets which are trapped in the pipe lines also will cause some losses. So therefore we are classifying these losses as major loss and minor loss. So what is a major loss? So it is mainly due to the friction. So in the pipe walls, if the pipe walls or if it is smooth, there will be the friction losses will be less. So if that the pipe is some corrugations are there, the losses will be more. That is, friction will be more. So mostly these will occur in some long pipe sections. So here what are the parameters which are involved? So it is depending upon the length and diameter and the velocity of the flow, and also the pipe roughness. So here some experiments are there to find the frictional losses. By using that experiments, we can find that the friction loss, and you can give some remedy for that also. So now if you are coming for the major loss, the main equation to find this is the Darcy Weisbach equation. So the formula which gives is a head loss due to friction, that is HF equal to FL square divided by 2 into GD. So here where HF is the head loss due to friction and F is the friction factor, and the L is the diameter of the length, diameter of the length of the pipe, and D is the diameter of the pipe, and V is the velocity. Okay, and if you are seeing that this major loss is mainly depending upon the friction factor. So and the friction factor which is depending upon the Reynolds number. So whenever the Reynolds number is less than 2000, we are calling it laminar flow. So already we were discussed in the previous sessions the types of flow. So in that the laminar and turbulent is very important. So whenever if you are calculating the Reynolds number by experimentally, if it is less than 2000 it will be a laminar, if it is more than 4000 it will be a turbulent. So whenever this turbulent, there will be the roughness will be more. So then there will be the friction factor will be more. Okay. And if I am taking that the minor losses, so these may be due to fittings, bends and elbows, contractions, expansions, and due to the sudden introduction of some valves and T-joints and junctions, so they everything. Okay, so here these will causes some losses. We are calling that as a minor losses. So here there is some coefficients are there. So if it is a some sudden expansion, the coefficient will be 1. This is a contraction, it is a 0.5, and the bends and elbow, it will be a 0.2 to 1.5. So therefore this K is varying from the type of the loss. So here for just if you want to summarize the things what we have studied, the head losses maybe it may be a major or it may be a minor loss. The major loss will be due to the friction. The minor losses will be some fittings, bends, contraction, expansion, etc. Okay. So the major loss for calculating major loss, the formula we are using is FLB square divided by 2 into GD. Okay, so this is a Darcy-Weisbach equation, and this friction loss is mainly depending upon the frictional factor. So here the friction factor is also depending upon the Reynolds number. So the Reynolds number is nothing but it is either it will define the flow is the laminar or turbulent. And if I am taking the minor losses, so this will be due to the sudden contraction, expansion, bends and everything. Okay. So here the equation we are using is the H head loss due to friction, that is a minor. Therefore, we are defined by HM. It is equal to K into V squared by 2G. So the K will be depending upon the fitting. So it may be elbow or it may be a expansion, anything. So it will be depending on that. So the main reason for studying this topic is if you want to plan or if you want to do any pipe networks, we have to know about this. And also there may be a if some flow of water is there. If from some any tank the water is supplied to any houses or some industrial purpose, if any drop of pressure is occur, we have to measure. So then you have to know about that losses in the pipes. So thank you for listening this video. Thank you.